Hey everybody, Dr. Pancake Face here, and in this video I'm going to be going over my new grinder build. Now this build is a bit of a twist on the old grinder build, changing it up a little bit. Since the Wolfpack came out, they came out with the China Puff grenade launcher, which takes up a secondary slot, as opposed to having the China Lake, which takes up the primary slot. So you get to pick something neato for the primary, whether it's, assault rifle, shotgun, light machine gun, sniper rifle, something like that. You pick that as your primary. I, as you can see, picked an assault rifle. But before we jump into the build, I want to tell you about a new series that I'm going to be launching, called the Build Challenge series. Now, in this series, I want you guys to give me a challenge. I want you guys to suggest some weapons, maybe just one weapon, maybe a combination of weapons, and then give me a gimmick. And I'm going to try and build a class based around that stuff. Give me some suggestions down in the comments. If you see somebody that has a good one that you like, give them a thumbs up. And whichever one gets the most thumbs up, I'm going to try and make a build around whatever suggestion they have. Now, let's go ahead and jump on in and take a look at this build. Now, before I look at the weapons here, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the skills. As you can see, I changed things up just a tiny bit. Instead of spending points in these pistol skills here, what I did is I went ahead and aced out endurance, aced out leadership, aced out dominator, just like with the old grinder build. Aced out painkillers, because that's pretty nice to have, because you're going to be reviving people with this aced out inspire, just like the old grinder build. And when you revive them, they take 20% less damage for 5 seconds. Well, sorry, 30% less damage, which is kind of nice, because let's say they're in an area where they're surrounded by enemies. You can go and inspire them. They get up, they're able to get out of that area safely and get back to a safe spot. So that's kind of nice to have. I went ahead and put 1 point to combat medic for 2 reasons. One, because it's kind of nice, and 2, I need to spend some points to get up to here. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have that extra 25% damage bonus. I aced out cable guy, because cable ties are nice to have. I only put 1 point in the control freak, because I don't really use inside help that much when I'm using grinder build, so I didn't really see a point. Spotter, on the other hand, I love it. Went ahead and aced that out. I love the spotter asset. I love the bonus damage. That stuff's good. Now, I went ahead and picked up Kilmer, which is amazing to have, especially when you have something that loads as slow as the China Puff. Well, I shouldn't say slow. It's slower than some weapons, but, it's not really that fast. So, amazing to be able to sprint while you're reloading that, because you can start reloading, take off sprinting, get back to an area where you're safe, finish reloading, pop back out, shoot another shot at people. That, being able to sprint while you're reloading is fucking amazing. I love it. Obviously aced out inspire, because why the hell not? I love that shit. Now in enforcer here, I picked transporter, because that's pretty much a must. If you got the points to spend, 100% you got to get transporter. Over here in technician, I kind of changed it up a little bit. Instead of acing out tactical mines here, I went ahead and put those 3 points into sharpshooter for the extra stability, because I'm actually using a rifle now. So it's kind of nice to have. Pretty much everything else down here in the bottom is the same. Jack of all trades, 1 point, or basic I should say. Aced out shape charges, because C4 is fucking awesome. I love carrying that shit. And bulletproof, of course, because you're going to be wearing a light ballistic vest, so that is a must. Definitely got to have that. Now, when I finished the build, I had 4 extra points to spend, and I was kind of torn between having this and having 5 extra rounds in my assault rifle, which I don't think it actually applies to the China Puff. I think it just would apply to the assault rifle, so I'm like, 5 rounds, not that big of a deal. It's already got a 34 magazine. So I went ahead and grabbed shockproof, because fuck tasers. I think everybody can agree with me on that. Ghost, I'm pretty sure, is the same. Aced out sprinter, basic cat burglar, basic fast hands. Oh, I think that's what it was. I didn't spend the points in here, so I had the extra points. Grab shockproof. I don't know. Either way, that's the way I did it this time, and Fugitive is exactly the same as I did it before. Thick Skin, aced out, Duck and Cover, aced out, and Run and Gun, aced out. And obviously for the perk deck, Grinder, duh, for the armor. Light Ballistic Vest, because that's the heaviest armor you can wear with this perk deck. For the equipment, C4, 100%, I love that shit. Now, on to the weapons. Now for my secondary, I'm using the China Puff, which is basically exactly the same as the China Lake, or in the game it's actually called the GL40, but it's in real life it's the China Lake grenade launcher. And if you put their stats next to each other, it's pretty much the exact same gun. The only difference is that the China Puff has a higher rate of fire, and it's got a magazine of 3 as opposed to a magazine of 1. Does the same damage, has the same accuracy, same stability, same total ammo, same concealment. Ooh, wait, now I have a little bit more concealment on this. Oh, that's right. That's because I have the stock, the short stock on it, and I don't have that on the China Puff. But yeah, pretty much the exact same gun. But with it being in my secondary, it allows me to grab this bad boy. Now, this thing's really nice to have. Before I was using this guy, the Gruber Kurz. And it's very similar except for some key differences. Now, for this, the equipment that I have on it, I would love to have the prodigious barrel, but I haven't played with this gun enough to get it yet. But as you can see, it would give me 4 extra accuracy and put my accuracy up to 80. For the barrel extension, I have the competitor's compensator, obviously, because look at the stats. Bonus damage, bonus accuracy, bonus stability, bonus threat. All you really lose is concealment, but I'm not really worried about concealment, so who gives a shit? It's bonus pretty much everything. I didn't bother with boost. Now for me, I picked single fire just because I like the accuracy. And I also like to be able to control my shots as opposed to, rapid fire. But there are some situations where I would kind of like that rapid fire. The only thing that I really think of is dozers. I would like to be able to get up into a dozer's face and rapid fire the shit out of them. But unfortunately, you can't do that with single fire. But what's nice about this single fire equipment is that it gives me +4 accuracy. It gives me -8 stability, but with everything else, I mean, my stability's at 96. So clearly, it doesn't really matter. But I like that accuracy. I've got the versatile foregrip, which gives me extra stability. I had the assault light on, which gives me extra stability. You could put the LED combo on if you have it. That would give you, an extra 4 stability, but you don't really need it because you're going to get another 4 stability from the delightful grip, which another thing that I just haven't played with this gun enough yet to get it. For the magazine, I went with the expert mag because it gives me +4 stability with the +4 magazine, so it's kind of good on both ends. Whereas with this would be kind of nice to give you the 60 round magazine. If you're somebody that likes to rapid fire, you might find the 60 round magazine a little bit more effective because it gives you more stability, a little bit less accuracy. But I like to single fire, I like to control my shots a little bit more, so I went with the expert mag. And then the sight is pretty much just personal preference. I like the speculator sight, so that's what I went with. Now, when you compare this assault rifle with the pistol, look at this. Let's look at the assault rifle real quick. Magazine's 34, total ammo is 150, rate of fire is 723, damage is 44.1, which essentially means that with anything green SWAT and down, you're going to be 1-shot headshotting them. Tan SWAT and Death Wish SWAT is 2-shot headshots, I believe. I know at least for the tan SWATs. And then the specials like the cloaker and the tasers, a couple of shots to the head and they're going to be dead. Now, one thing that I have noticed between the two is that for some reason pistols do a shit ton of damage to the visor on dozers. I honestly don't know why. I'm sure it has something to do with the way that they're coated, but you can take out a dozer's visor like that with a pistol. Get right up in his face and blast him, and you know, with one clip from this pistol, his visor's gone. But I can put a whole round into him from this thing, and I don't know if I'm just not hitting the right spot, or maybe I've got a smaller hitbox with the bullets from assault rifles, or what. I don't know exactly how they're coated, but for some reason they're less effective against visors. Kind of shitty, but honestly, I like the accuracy. I like the stability with the rifle and the larger magazine compared to the pistol. Because if you look, this has got accuracy of 76 and a stability of 96, which if I had the mods on that I wanted on, I'd have an accuracy of 80 and a stability of 100. And if we compare it to the pistol with all the mods on it, look at this. The magazine's 14 on this, and on here you got a magazine of 34. Really nice. And with the accuracy and stability, the accuracy is 64 on this, as opposed to what should be 80 if I've got the mods that I want. And the stability is 88 compared to, if I got the grip on here, 100. So, yeah, the rifle, really, really nice for like medium to long range. The pistol's excellent at close range, but on some maps where you get really long range shots, I can sit there and, you know, shoot 4, 5, 6, 7 times, not even hit the guy. Have the cursor like right dead on the guy, completely miss. So unless you're if you're in a close range map, you know, it might not be a bad idea to run with the pistol. But if you have any range whatsoever, definitely want to roll with this. But me, I just like that bigger magazine. Plus, you can actually go fully auto with this. So, you know, that's nice. But yeah, this is my new build here. Not to mention, since you're using the assault rifle as opposed to the pistols, you can get this guy right here, Kilmer, which is badass. I mean, I can't tell you how convenient it is to be able to sprint and reload. Give it a shot. Try it yourself. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. Did I forget anything? Oh, yes. Almost forgot. Incendiary rounds in the China Puff, obviously. Just like the GL40. Molotov cocktails. And I fucking love this thing. So, I'm running with the buzzer. If you want to run with something else, you know, you're more than welcome to, but I love this damn thing. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this build. It's basically the exact same as the old grinder, except, you know, I kind of switched up a couple of things here and there, as opposed to rolling with the GL40 as my primary and a pistol as my secondary, and then taking pistol skills. I'm rolling with the China Puff as my secondary and a rifle as my primary, and taking rifle skills. That's pretty much the change here. Not a huge change, but it does give me some long range accuracy and gives me a long range gun. So it's pretty nice. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, give me some suggestions. Give me a suggestion for a gun. Give me a suggestion for a gimmick. Like, I don't know, double grenade launcher, dodge build, or crossbow, heavy armor, something like that. I don't know, just some neat gimmick. And give me a challenge. I'll see if I can make me a fun build with it. See if I can show it off to you guys. Maybe have a little bit of fun in the process. But yeah, go on ahead and throw me a suggestion down in the comments. And we'll see what happens. Anyways, that pretty much does it for this video. If you guys liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later.